Hello everyone, this is Zach from TradeVSA. So today this short video here, probably we just wanted to go through Aemulus, okay, because I think the setup overall is pretty good in terms of volume, the trend, okay, and seems like recently they completed a small shakeout and probably will have a continuation, or maybe okay, there's a chance for them to retest a certain resistance, right? So if you look into Aemulus, let's look into overall in the weekly charts there. So this counter actually have been doing uh, a time of reaccumulations over here. So a period of time. Okay, so like for example, this area, okay, reaccumulation back to 2040s, and here's another one. Okay, so seems like currently they are also doing some retests. Okay, back to the 2040. So overall, I think it's probably still going to make a little bit of sideways, probably hit resistance, make a little bit of sideways. But if let's say there's no major resistance or no major weakness on the resistance, I think overall still pretty good, right? For example, over here, if you realize here, you got one big uptrust, okay, or high volume uptrust. But overall, the price, okay, is actually holding pretty well, okay, with couples of low volume against back to support. We're going to see low volume, right? That's how test works. That's how NS works. That's how CoC works. Okay, so now groups of low volumes to tell us that overall the support is pretty well too. So hopefully, moving forward, we'll see lower volume. Of course, the volume seems like dropping, okay, for these few weeks already. So it's a kind of good sign, but again, probably it will retest resistance and back against, right? So for example, like similar like here, it tests back again. So here it tests and back again, right? So okay, now let's look into daily chart overall. Okay, so daily chart again, it turns to green pentagons on this is 17th, I believe. Okay, 17th September. So let's go back to the screener over here, Aemulus, right? So we got LT in momentum, ST is like pretty near to supports, right? And with green colors, of course, the hit zone overall is red, probably is due to the big pullbacks there. The other things that I would like to highlight, of course, is the percentage from green pentagon. So again, members, you don't want to focus only for those that who going up, right? Because once the percentage is high, okay, which means they already break up from the green pentagon. So usually what I look for is that probably it's still haven't really break yet, which is the NA, or maybe maybe sometimes drop like 2 or 3%. I think is fine because maybe due to the weak market this week, they will do a little bit shakeout, then they'll come back to the green pillars area again, right? But if let's say drop below 5-6%, that is still Pentagon most of the time, then you want to just avoid totally, right? So you want to look for those that is still very close with the green Pentagon, right? So maybe they'll do some retest, especially on weak market, then they make a follow through, right? So comment below if you remember, just comment below. Okay, if you understand how to use the percentage from PG by typing 1. If you're still confused, you don't know how to use it, type 2 for me, because at least I can include in our next member training sessions, right? So okay, now let's go back to daily chart here. The few things I kind of like Aemulus is that they actually cross back to 2040s, and if you realize the volume is slowly increasing as well, right? So today, of course, making some movements, okay, pretty good. If you look into the hour chart again, we narrow down from weekly, daily, hourly. If you're looking for short term, I think best you want to look into hourly and daily as well, right? So a few things kind of like it as well, because green pentagons here, high volume. So I do notice that the green pentagon, like I say, let's say doing a sideway, a range of sideway. Okay, if you notice there is a couple of green pentagon, doing sideway is kind of easy for green pentagon to trigger, right? Because there's a big range there, right? So what you want to do is that you always want to like compare, volume with volume. So if let's say, for example, this is high volume, this is low volume. This green pentagon most of the time doesn't going to make a follow through because there's no higher volumes coming in, right? So let's say higher volumes coming in above 2040, then it's a good bear setup, right? So again, for members, type of 1 for me, please. Okay, below, a type of 2 for me if you don't understand this part. Okay, because like I say, I will include in the next member training section, right? So the other things I kind of like is that the low volume, suddenly disappeared. Okay, from 2040s. So do remember, low volume bars. Okay, especially on the 3 bars there, you need to pair together right with the right background, right? So for example, in this here, yes, it's low volume, but the background is not right. Okay, so this is a right background with a strong pentagon and high volume bars. Okay, so hopefully Well, for those who missed this trade over here, probably it will make a little bit of pullbacks again, right? Because overall market is not so trending. If let's say make a pullbacks, low volume healthy, probably this is the area that you might want to consider, right? So again, this is just a quick review section for Aemulus. I'm not asking you to buy or sell. Just want to share with you how I use VSA, okay, by looking into weekly, daily, or maybe for short-term daily to hourly to plan for my trades. Okay, so with this, thank you for watching. If you like what we do over here, do remember to click the like buttons and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you next video.